Wow. Someone's, like, really happy right now. Maybe a little too happy. Here's Johnny! Ah! Welcome back to Y.E.S, everyone. Today we are talking about Happy Machine, the third studio album released by Dillon Francis. This is a supremely upbeat house project, which is kind of more my style. I've listened to a lot of ambient-oriented projects this year, and I've liked them. I really have. But this is definitely more in my wheelhouse. And sometimes it also is pretty similar. In the case of this album in particular, the issue that I might have with ambient albums, this year at least, it falls pretty similarly actually in this album. I love the upbeat, happy feel that this album gives. However, it doesn't really diversify itself all that much. Now you can keep that same happy, upbeat vibe with the album throughout. I think that you can do that. You don't need to switch it up completely. However, I would say that the production is eerily similar throughout almost all the tracks, and somehow I find myself enjoying it still. However, if I am indeed trying to present myself in any way in a more critique-oriented style, which a lot of these videos kind of are in that realm, I will have to, in some way, it's not like I'm docking points, but it's like I have to say, well, it's pretty repetitious. And it's true. And some people will like that, and some people will think that's annoying. It's up to you to decide what your taste is in that. For me, I both like and dislike that, just depending on the song. The songs that I do like are different enough for me to want to have in my playlist, and the other ones are there. And if I revisit the album, I'm sure that I'll get groovy and dance to them. But there's only a handful in here that I really enjoy because I find something special about them. The first song I'll highlight is what I'm thinking is probably my favorite because of how unique and different I can actually identify within the song itself. And that song is Over This. Haley May is the featured vocalist here, and her switch-ups within the song are actually the most impressive thing about this. I love the beat, I really do, but her vocals allow for there to actually be dimensions in the song, so good on you for that. The next two songs I would like to highlight are In Case I Fall Asleep and Unconditional. Take those beats for what you may. And everything else in here, it's like, again, like I said, I overall like the feel of it. I like the positive vibe that I get out of these songs. However, I just find them predictable. I'm not saying that they're easy to make. I'm just saying that when you have a whole album that sounds like this, the tediousness of predictability just wears on you after a while. And that is my biggest criticism, because almost on all the tracks where I didn't feel like it was necessarily going to be a song in a playlist kind of thing, I just wrote down predictable or catchy but expected. Just some variation of that phrase was inserted in there. Nonetheless, if you know someone who just needs some positive vibes smashed into their face, this is the album to do it. You'll find a few songs in here. Maybe you'll like the entire album. Who knows? But if you really, really need a desperation of positive goodness your way, this is like a birthday cake of happiness just smashed into your ears somehow. That's a weird analogy, but I'm going to go with it. So after having listened and reviewed this album with the following grades and the following categories here, how would I recommend this album? I am going to give it a good. It's so weird. I feel like I should be so much harsher on this album, but at the same time, I really just don't care all that much. I know a lot of other people might find a way to tear this album down because of what I mentioned before. It's just kind of maybe something you've heard before. But those positive vibes are indeed hard to come by with an album like this. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me in my social media links down in the description below, and insert cool call to action graphics right here. Be sure to check these out so you can come back here to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, culture, and lifestyle, while not forgetting quality, values, and fun, and above all, get that yes in your life. See you next time.